How you doing, everybody? It is Paul from AM PM Roofing, and I'm over here in Old Saybrook. This is the cove in Old Saybrook back here. So this on this house here, we actually replaced this roof. I don't know, maybe like a month ago or so. They already had this half done. Somebody else did it, and then they decided that they wanted to do the other half. They were just doing a half at a time. I think it's because they had a chimney issue. So anyway, so we did this section here. This is the Certainty Landmark Pro Georgetown Gray, and this, I believe, is a G8F Georgetown Gray. I think that they call it Georgetown Gray or something similar to that, but you can see which one looks a lot better. I think this one looks a lot better than this one. I might be a little biased because we did this one, but this is just kind of like, this looks fake and this one looks more, I don't know, authentic. So what I'm doing today, she had called me and said that her chimney was leaking. Again, we didn't do this side, we didn't touch this chimney, we just did this side. So I came up to take a look at it, and so I thought it might be the flashing down here, but everything looks, you know, caulked pretty good. It's kind of messy, but that's okay. So what I noticed here is, you see all these cracks in this brick right here, and you see all these mortar joints right here. So you see all these big old cracks right here. So what she has to do is she has to call a mason to come down and grind these mortar joints out. And then they're going to put some mortar, they're going to fill it with mortar and do what's called a tuck point. So they're going to have their trowel, they're going to put the mud in there, and then they're just going to smooth it out with their trowel. So you see all these spots like this, and it's all over. You got these cracks here. So what they have to do is grind out all these mortar joints, and the bricks are getting pretty old and they're starting to crack. So what I told her to have them do is, you know, give it a tuck point, and then put a sealer over on the bricks here too, because these will just, what happens is during the winter time, you'll get water that'll come in through, you know, a crack like this or this, and then it'll freeze, and then it'll start popping your bricks, popping your joints. See how bad this one is here. And so what I'm going to do here, I told her it's really hard. It's really hard in this area this time of the year, or any time of the year, to find a mason. So I've done this one time before, probably 15, 20 years ago. I made a video of it, so I'm kind of just going to do the same thing here. So this is just it's kind of like heavy duty Saran wrap, something you can get at Home Depot. The duct tape is there just to kind of hold the Saran wrap in place in one spot, and then I'm just going to wrap the Saran wrap all the way around the chimney. I'm not going to go up here, obviously. I'm going to try to get maybe in this area and then come down. But you don't want to put a cap over it just in case they want to use their, you know, you can't put a big plastic over it. Some people try to put a tarp on it, and then, you know, the tarp ends up blowing off, and it's just not watertight, because you can't really, there's no way to get this part right here, from here down here, watertight without, I don't know, grouping a bunch of tar or something on here to hold your tarp or whatever. So I think Saran wrap, or this shrink wrap stuff here, heavy duty stuff, is gonna get her by until she can find a mason to come out here and fix it properly. So I will get to it, and maybe I'll make another video after it's done. Ta-da.